Christian Roberts, the new youth pastor of the Refuge Community Church in Austell, Georgia, and I'd like to welcome you to the Christian Corner. I am so glad that you could join us for today's video. Today we're going to just do kind of a fun Q&A so that new viewers can get to know me and maybe returning viewers can get to know more about me. So let's jump into it. When I'm not doing ministry or any other form of work, I love to watch sports. I come from a family full of athletes, so I really enjoy watching the NFL, NBA, or college football and basketball. I'm also a huge fan of movies, particularly action, animated, and comedies. By the way, The Incredibles is still the best superhero movie of all time. Don't at me. This is an easy answer for me. It's sushi all day long. Sushi's been my favorite food for my entire life, and lots of different flavors that I enjoy. The only downside, I guess, is that sushi is not that filling, but I definitely wouldn't pick anything else. So, it's sushi. I would definitely say the most important thing is to make content that is enjoyable and fulfilling. It's really hard to develop a following online, and even when you do, a lot of work has to go into sustaining your channel, and it's not really worth the effort if you're not having fun with what you're doing. I would identify more as an extrovert, but I'm kind of in the middle. I have my moments where I like to be left alone, but I'm uncomfortable if I go too long without talking to somebody or having any kind of company. So, kind of in the middle, kind of a mix. So I will say that the best book I've ever read besides the Bible is To Kill a Mockingbird. It's really powerful and insightful, especially because I was only in middle school when I read it for the first time. However, in terms of just pure enjoyment, what I enjoyed reading, I loved reading the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books as a kid. Specifically, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. That was my absolute favorite. On a side note, Roderick Rules is also the best of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, and you should definitely watch it if you haven't. It is an underrated gem. It's terrific. As a kid, I always wanted to be an NFL player. I really enjoyed playing football in my early years, so that was definitely my top choice. Once I realized that I was not going to be playing in the NFL, I wanted to be a psychologist for children or a sports psychologist. Believe it or not, I didn't really want to do ministry until college. That was never even on my radar before then. This might sound crazy, but I'm gonna go with 10 siblings. I was an only child for a good minute, but the whole time I wanted to have a sibling. And now that I have multiple siblings, I'd rather have more than not have any. I don't want to go back to the only child life, so at all costs, give me 10. This might be a surprising answer to some, but I would actually choose Eugene Allen. He was a worker in the White House for decades, and he had a movie made about him in 2013 called The Butler, which is an awesome movie. I feel like because Eugene Allen spent so much time in the White House and around so many huge historical figures and different events, he'd have a lot of really good stories. So I would want to meet and talk to him. I would definitely say I'd go to Jamaica. I really love Jamaican food, And that's just what I've had in the United States. I'm pretty sure that the food that's actually in Jamaica is way better. Plus, Jamaica's a beautiful location. My roots are there, so it's an easy choice. I'm going to Jamaica all day long. That's my dream vacation. This is a tough choice for me, but I would want to have super speed and kind of like that spider sense that Spider-Man has. It'd be cool to have like super strength, but that could probably backfire in some situations, so I'll pass on that. I might also take Frozone's powers just because I thought they were always cool. So that's what I would go with. That would be my couple of powers that I would take. Well, first of all, I want to acknowledge that "Hello there" is a line said by the character Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars. So that's probably the first time I ever heard the catchphrase. It wasn't initially a plan, but I think I said it and people found it really amusing in the comments. So I just kind of made it a thing. I started saying it at the top of every video. And people don't seem tired of it. Y'all can let me know when you're tired of it, but I'll probably keep saying it anyway because the "hello there" life, it chose me. So that's where we're at, guys. Hello there. Yeah. Well, there are two ways to answer the question. My favorite thing to do within ministry is definitely preach and teach the Bible, especially because I really enjoy preparing that kind of content. However, the best part of ministry overall is being able to see that something that I said or did helped someone get closer to Jesus. That's how I know I'm walking in God's purpose for my life. So that's what's most important to me within my ministry. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You can also ask me other questions that you may have in the comment section. I'll answer as many as I can. Next week, we're going to start a new series around the topic of community, so please tune in for that. Until then, keep the faith, be safe, and we'll see you back here next week. God bless.